There I am. They don't hear me. They all hear me now. YouTube did some changing. They did updates and things are a little wonky. So I'm like, all right, is it going to show up? I don't know. So I'm here. Yay. Yay. We had a great day with Wordle tonight, this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it was today, earlier. We had a great time, and Silver was our big winner. He was our big winner. He won in points and he won the last word. They got it within 39 minutes, y'all. 57 words and 39 minutes. So y'all need to come play next week. It will be 58 words. It is so much fun. I love it. Oh, and next week's going to be extreme. So they need your help. Do want to say hello to everybody and thank you, Gabby, for coming in and saying thanks everyone for playing more or less at Grandma's house. Don't forget to push that subscribe button and tap that thumbs up button. And we are here to have fun. She also has my links, grandmasgiftsforyou.com, and also my Patreon link. I am not allowed to have channel memberships because I am considered to be a children's channel. So I can't do that. I don't know why, but whatever. It's YouTube. So I do have a Patreon. There are a lot of really good perks there. So go check it out. I'm doing Kahoot tomorrow. If you would love to come play, we would love to have you. So come play with us. And if you are a Patreon member, you will get the pin to be able to play inside the game. So that is a perk for our Patreon members. Hello to Preppy. Preppy says, hey, everyone. I hope everyone had a good day. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications or else crabs will be in your bed tonight. Oh, we don't like that. No crabs, no crabs. I hope Puddletown and Gamer joins. I hope so too. I hope so too. And there is a Riley. Riley says, hello, everyone. I hope everyone had a fantastic day. She did. I wonder if Silver, Eddie, Gamer, and Haley Mouse will join. I don't know. They're in ditches. I don't know. Y'all, they're in ditches. We need to get them out of the ditch. They're in a ditch somewhere. Y'all, let's go find them. All right, Nick Bell, Taco Bell says, like and subscribe, turn on notifications, super chats, and super stickers. Rules: never eat the ladybug, no racist, no cussing, or else you will be banned by members of Grandma's crew. That's right. I have wonderful mods, and they are watching out. I do have the door unlocked so anyone can come into Grandma's house, including 8-year-olds. They are usually here or around. So just make sure that you remember to let's keep this family friendly. Hello to Disney Lover. Hello to Preppy. Preppy, I already said hello to you. I don't know why I feel like there's a gecko in my room. We are infested. You're infested with geckos. Oh my goodness. Cats will bring them in your house. Disney Lover did so good today. You did great today at Wordle. Hi, Disney Lover. I love it. Oh yes, y'all the surgery. I hope your mouth surgery is feeling better. Ice, baby. Just remember that. Here is Silver. Silver says, if it's pecan, or pecan, it doesn't matter. Because when it's in pie form, it is delicious. Yes, we have had the debate going. Is it pecan? Is it pecan? So what do you say? Because well, you've got $10. Guava paid $10 to make it be pecan until somebody gave a higher thing. So it's still pecan because you didn't do higher. It has to be high. It has to be higher. I have stopped the clock real quick so we can get Silver. We can get Silver into Grandma's box because Silver needs to be there. He does. He needs to be in Grandma's box. For those of you who are like, "What in the world? What do you mean? What do you mean?" So we do a drawing once a month, and anyone who gets first, second, or third place on the trivias get tickets. So first place gets 3 tickets, second place gets 2 tickets, and for third place gets 1 ticket. But I also have a drawing at the end, so anybody who is here is able to get the opportunity to just put in whatever word it is for the day, and we will draw. So, even oh yeah, I did. So we will draw an extra ticket, so anybody can win that one. But if you don't, you can always buy your way into Grandma's box, as Silver did, and Silver is in Grandma's box, and I will draw right now. This is just what's in here now. There will be more. I will draw at the end of the month to see who gets $25 for towards the Grandma's shop. So, free money, free money. Silver, uh, Silver gets to go into the glamping section. So, welcome, Silver.
Wow. Thank you so much for your super chat. Your support not only helps pay for Grandma's mega internet bill, it gets you a trip into Grandma's box. Hope you are ready for the adventure.
It is an adventure. It's an adventure in Grandma's house, and it's definitely an adventure in Grandma's box. And he's in the glamping section. Yes. So thank you so much for your super chat. I truly appreciate it. I really do. And it's pecan for right now. All right. And I agree. If it's in pie form, I don't care what you call it. I do say pecan pie and pecan if I'm talking about the nut. I don't know why. I don't know why. Jingles is here. Yay, Jingles. Oh no. Oh, Tai Chi got the points. My bad. Tai Chi got the points. You got the last word. And the team got 39. That's right. Thank you. Wow, Silver. I appreciate that. Silver said no. Tai Chi did it. Y'all know my brain doesn't work. My brain doesn't work. Tai Chi got the points. Silver got the last word, and the team beat the clock. There you go. It was a wonderful day. It was a wonderful day. Yes, Jingles was there and helped the team. We missed you, Jingles. I am so glad that you are feeling good. I'm feeling better. God didn't want me to be annoyed on vacation. That's good. Hello to a Disney lover. Hello to Zach. You know. Shut it, Zach. Shut it. Road Rash is here. Hello, Road Rash. Glad to see you, Road Rash. Who else is here? Sharon is here. Hello, Sharon. Glad you're here. Lainey is here. Lainey says, I got my packages. Yay! I hadn't checked to see if you got them yet. I got my packages. So excited about my sweatshirt. Thank you so much. It was hard to choose. I know. I've got a lot out there. Can't remember what you chose. I can't remember. Oh, see, y'all, my brain doesn't work. So I'm glad you got them, and I'm glad you like it. They're really good quality t-shirts. I mean, the stuff in my shop they're good. Okay, I don't. All the stuff is good. So it's not these little flimsy stuff. These sweatshirts are heavy duty. All right. So I am so glad Lainey got to use her winnings, and I got a sweatshirt and some stickers too, I believe. So I'm glad you got your packages. Where is Gabby? I don't know where Gabby is. She didn't tell me she wasn't going to be here today, did she? No, she didn't. So she'll be here. Y'all know she can't stay away. You know she can't stay away. She has to show up. Oh, that's right. The tarot card, a Halloween hoodie. That's right. That's one of my favorite ones. That's not one of my designs, though. I can't claim that one. Um, Working on a blanket design I want you to do for you. Oh, good, because I keep forgetting about that. I am so sorry, Jingles. Um, so I know you wanted that big butterfly. We need to work on it, okay? You have to remind me. Keep on me, okay? I've got a lot of stuff going on, so a Grinch stickers. That's right. That's right. Gabby is tied up at the moment. Okay. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. Puddletown is here. Hello, Puddletown. Glad Puddletown is here. Hi, Grandma. Gabby's right behind you. Okay, good. Oh, they must have been doing stream over at AJ's. All right, so really quick, y'all. Tonight is a little different, just a little different. It is general knowledge. So I do want to say welcome to everyone, everybody in the chat who is here live, and welcome to those of you who are watching with Replay Crew. You can always watch any of Grandma's games or play any of Grandma's games here with the Replay Crew. All you need to do is scream at the screen. That's all you do. Just scream real loud so we can hear you. And if you are here live, you know what to do tonight. You're only going to put 1 or 2 in the chat. Okay. So I'm going to read something and it's going to either be more or less than. All right. You'll understand it's not hard. And the topic is general knowledge. So it's all different stuff. And tonight, y'all, I've got info. So I'll be able to, so I need to put my eyeballs on. There's Gabby. There's Lisa. Hello, Lisa. And there's Gabby. We've been waiting on you, Gabby. I told y'all she'd be here. Gary is right behind you too, Puddletown. Puddletown, Gary's here. Hello. All right, y'all. Are we ready? Oh yeah, the dog actually, the dog is in her way to McDonald's to get chicken nuggets. All right, y'all, here we go. First question. Queen Elizabeth had her 94th birthday on April 21st, 2022. Is it more or less? Okay. All right. Queen Elizabeth had her 94th birthday on April 21st. Is it more than April 21st or less than April 21st? What is it? More or less? Just put 1 or 2. Hello, Chloe. Hello. Glad you're here. More or less. Is Frank here? Did I see Frank? Hey, Frank. Frank says, hi, Grandma. Hello. So, more or less than April 21st, 2022. More or less. It's more. She turned 96. She turned 96 she was born in 1926. So on April 21st, she was 96, not 94. Yep. I'm supposed to live to 100. 105. That's what I am. 105. All right. Does the longest named place in the world have more or less than 100 characters? All right. The longest named place in the world, does it have more or less than 100 characters? 1 for more, 2 for less. They're always going to be 1 for more and 2 for less. All right. The longest named place in the world, does it have more or less than 100 characters? Nick says bow. Lainey needs to bow to the queen. More or less, the longest named place. The longest named place. It's less. So I cannot say this name. It's very long. It is a very, very long. It's in New Zealand and it has 85 letters long. 85 letters. I'm not even going to try and say it. It is enormous, but it is in New Zealand. All right. It starts with a T. Palmata, I don't know. 85 letters. All right, New Zealand. All right. Is absolute zero more or less cold than, oh, that's supposed to be the than, negative 400 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 200 degrees Celsius? Absolute zero. Is it more or less than negative 400 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 204 degrees Celsius? Absolute zero. It is very low. Y'all, I have trouble with short words. I mean, look, I can't even spell than, THA, you know. There's no way I'm even going to try and say it. It's very, very, very long. Hello, Ash. Love you, girl. It's more. It's more. So absolute zero, first discovered by Lord Kelvin, is negative 460 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 273 degrees Celsius, and is the temperature at which particles cease to vibrate. So there you go. Absolute zero. It's more. It's 460 degrees negative 460. That's some coldness right there. It's up there in second Canada with Ash. All right. Can a crocodile swim more or less quickly than a human? Can a crocodile swim more or less quickly than a human? One for more, two for less. Depends on the human. It does depend on the human. Ash said I wouldn't test it. I wouldn't test it either. It run faster than me, absolutely. It could crawl at as slowest speed faster than me. More. It says a crocodile can swim as fast as 10 miles per hour, while the human speed record is a 5.05 miles per hour, set by David Edgar in 1975. So a crocodile can swim quite a bit faster. Quite a bit. Let's test it on the politicians. I'm good for that. I would go with that. All right. Michael Jackson started his career at age 7 years old. Michael Jackson, what did he start more or less than 7 years old? One for older, two for younger. Now seeing how to work this. Lisa agrees too. I agree. Lainey does too. Yes. Yes. Let's test the theory. We should put them in the Olympics. Hey, I could say something I'm not. I'm not, because I'm not going to be political. I'm not saying anything political, but my brain did go there. All right. So Michael Jackson, he started his career at age 5, y'all. 5. So it was less. He was 5 years old, less than 7. That's right. A, B, C, E, yes, 1, 2, 3. Childhood labor laws. Oh yeah. Well, their dad was Not a nice man. He was age 7. He was 5 when he joined his brothers on stage for the first time. So 5 years old. Is our solar system more or less than 10 billion years old? Oh, Carmen. 10 billion years old. Is our solar system more or less than 10 billion years old? 1 for more than 10 billion, 2 for less than 10 billion. Hold on, Carmen. This happens all the time, but no, everybody gets famous. Yes, I know. Oh, more or less than 10 billion years. Carmen says, sorry, some weirdo named Gabby kidnapped me, but she's free now. Hold on, and I'll stop the game. It's less. It is less. So our solar system is estimated. It's estimated that the solar system is 4.57 billion years old. So it's so young. It's only a little over 4.5 million. I mean, billion. 4.5 billion, but not 10. It's not that old now. Don't. You should be asking its age anyway. You should not. All right, hold on a minute. Let's get Carmen in the box. Carmen needs to go into the box. Carmen apologizing for being kidnapped. So thank you, Carmen. Let's see, Carmen. We're gonna let you see Gabby, the Princess Warrior. Here you go, Carmen. Carmen is in Grandma's box. There you go, Carmen. Let's listen to Gabby, our warrior princess.
Hey there, sweetheart. Yeah, you. Don't just sit there twiddling your thumbs. Follow me to the bushy side. This ain't your average donation appeal. No, sir. You're looking at the one and only Princess Warrior of Grandma's hairy box, keeper of the fluff, protector of the crustacean nation and captain of the crab army. Powerful, please. The bushy side doesn't ask for power. We are power. You toss a coin into the box, and you're not just making a donation. You're funding survival. You're keeping the box warm, moisturized, and dangerously full of life. Gary? Yeah, he's got a nice shell. Easy on the eyes, real snacky. But he ain't Gabby. He don't swing a sword like I do. He don't hold the box together like this right here. He's fluffing filler. I'm the full freaking feature. So go on. Make it rain, Buttercup. Your super chat keeps this fuzzy fortress running just one more day. And who knows, maybe I'll even let you touch the hilt of the sword, you filthy animal. Thank you to all my donors, past, present, and future. You're the real heroes of the bushy side.
Thank you to all of her followers, past, present, and future. There you go. Puddletown. Puddletown is in the box. It's Puddletown. Puddletown. Wait a minute, way to go. There's Puddletown. Puddletown says, I just kidnapped myself and I'm in a ditch. No, Puddletown. Don't be in a ditch. Don't do that. We need you out of the ditch. Here you go, Puddletown. We love you.
Thank you for your super chat. Grandma appreciates your support.
We do love you. We love you. Yeah, they're tweedling. She's tweedling her thumbs. Tweedling. Oh, you are so sweet. You need some glasses like me. I got plenty. I can share. No, that's really sweet. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Let's get back to the game. I do appreciate this. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I haven't missed anybody. Hold on a minute. I got Silver, Carmen, and Puddletown. There we go. All right. Let's get back to the game. All right, here we go. I gotta start the clock back. Um, Carmen, I've skipped stuff. Gabby kidnapped a bunch of people in here. That's okay. She's returned them. All right, here we go. Um, is the population of the U.S. state of Georgia more or less than the population of the country of Georgia? All right, the population of the state Georgia, which is where Jingles is it more or less than the population of the country Georgia? I missed a lot of your conversations. So when I was doing that, so um, make it rain burlap, burter, burtar cup. What is that? I don't know what that is. All right, the population of the state of Georgia is more or less than the population of the country. The country, more or less. It is more. The country is small. So the population of the U.S. state of Georgia is more. Hold on a minute. Whoops, I was reading the wrong thing. All right, the population of the state of Georgia is around 10 million, while the country of Georgia has a population of less than 4 million. So it's quite a bit smaller. Quite a bit smaller. And I don't remember who said. I think it was Lisa Erling asked about how they figure out the how old our planets are and stuff. Rocks. If the Earth was the size of an apple, would Uranus be more or less than the size of a coconut? All right. If the Earth is the size of an apple, is Uranus more or less than the size of a coconut? We know it's bigger, but is it the size of a coconut? If you're thinking about how they are in relation, right? If the Earth is the size of an apple, would Uranus be more or less than the size of a coconut? Carmen says, "Oh wow, I'm 0 for 2 since I've been here, Gabby. I cannot kidnap you again." This time it's willing because you'll get some. It's more. It's more. So Uranus would be around the size of a basketball. If the Earth is the size of an apple, there's the apple right up there. You see the apple? There it is. If the Earth is the size of an apple, then Uranus would be the size of a basketball. That's the size difference between those. It tells you how big it is. All right. Is the success rate of a tiger's hunt more or less than 50%? Is the success rate of a tiger's hunt more or less than 50%? 1 for more, 2 for less. And if you come and play with us during Kahoot, this is something you would know because we have talked about tigers hunting and stuff. Yes, yes, we have. The gas giant. Silver knows all about the gas giant. Ask him about the final word today. Peloton puts Gabby in the trunk, but make sure she has some lotion to put on her skin, so she doesn't get the hose again. All right, it's less. It's less. So actually, tigers only 10% of the hunts are successful. A large deer can provide a tiger with a week's worth of food. So only 10% of their hunt. They go out all the time, but that doesn't mean they're always successful. So 10% of the time they have a successful hunt. Stop it, Carmen. Carmen, you owe money. You owe money to the swear jar. All right. I did not mean to do this, but this is the way they came out. Michael Jackson had 7 siblings. All right. Didn't mean to do Michael Jackson again, but it's it. Does he have more or less than 7 siblings? Michael Jackson. How many siblings did he have? Is it more or less than 7? There's a jungle cat in the bathroom. Jungle cat. Uh oh, Disney lover. Refresh your screen. Silver says you're behind. So refresh your screen or go out and come back in so that you're lined up. Thank you, Silver, because I'm not paying attention to that. There's too much going on. I appreciate that. It's more. More. He has what, 10? Yes. Michael Jackson was 10. 1 out of 10 children. There were 10 children. So he had 9 siblings. So there you go. More than 7. That's a whole lot of kids. Back then, that's all. I mean, you gotta. That's what you do. Hold on. During World War II, language, Grandma, were there more or less than 1,000 carrier pigeons used to deliver messages? And we talked about that during our conspiracy theory stuff. We know about those carrier pigeons. Are there more or less than 1,000 carrier pigeons in World War II that was used to deliver messages? Those secret messages, they will get you. So more or less than 1,000. How many carrier pigeons did they have during World War II to deliver all those messages? Fun fact, the white spot on a tiger's ears are for them to look like predators when drinking water or eating while they're very vulnerable. Yes, because it makes them look like their eyeballs. Yes. All right, y'all, it is more. It is more. It is way more. There were about 100,000 carrier pigeons used to thwart off the spies who were listening to communications and attempting to crack the enemy codes. So, yes, 100,000. All right, about 100,000, not just 1,000. There was a lot. There was a lot. All right, we got to get the swear jar for our girl here. We gotta get where. Wait a minute, there she is. There we go. Always paying into the swear jar. Carmen's got us put into the swear jar. Carmen, swear jar. Here you go, Carmen. Carmen has money for the swear jar. Oh, Carmen.
Well, another naughty word hits the jar. Thanks for keeping Grandma's house classy, one slip up at a time.
Gotta keep it classy, y'all. Keep it classy. And if you can't, you gotta pay. Oh, you got it wrong. It was the other one. Oh, yeah, see? Keep up. This is why don't copy Gabby. Don't do that. Hold on, I gotta start the clock back up. Don't copy Gabby. She's a high achiever, though. She tries to get 4th place. Gabby, go to the corner. Oh, Preppy. 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 That's terrible. More impressive are the suicide dolphins. Oh, yeah. Poor thing. All right. Does Russia have more or less volcanoes than the United States? Russia. Does Russia have more or less volcanoes than the United States? Who has more? Chloe. Okay, Chloe, refresh. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times you'll get off. So, Chloe, if you will hit refresh or go out of the game and come back in, just click refresh and it'll get you back. Does it count if it is in English? Yes. I don't know. Silver lives in Russia with his polar bears. Oh, no, he lives up there in Alaska, up there, way up in, he's like in state, second state. It's less. Russia has less. Russia has 166 volcanoes, and the United States has 173. Did you know we have that many volcanoes? I didn't. I didn't know we had 173 volcanoes. Doesn't mean active. It just means they're there. They're probably mostly over in Hawaii. Some up in Alaska in there, like all up over in there. I don't know. There's a lot though. 170. What did I say? 173. All right. Was Gatorade invented more or less recently than Coke? All right. Gatorade, was it invented more recently or less recently than Coke? Who was invented first is what it's asking. Was Gatorade invented more or less recently than Coke? One for more, two for less. And she can't, yes, he can. He can see it. They're very close. It is amazing that you're so close. Isn't it like 2 miles to that island, I think? And that we learned? I think that's what we learned, 2 miles. Yeah, he's 2 miles from Russia. Y'all, it's less. It's less. It was Gatorade was invented in 1965, while Coke was invented in 1886. Yes, and Gatorade is called Gatorade because they did it for the Florida Gators. Yep, that's who they invented it for. They're trying to keep them hydrated. All you have to do is refresh your browser. Just refresh your browser, Chloe. Is the tilt of the Earth's axis more or less than the angle of tilt on the leaning of Tower of Pisa? All right, so we know that the Tower of Pisa is tilting, and so is the Earth's axis. So is the Earth's axis more than the leaning of Tower of Pisa or less than the leaning Tower of Pisa? The angle. A lot up there in Atlas. I thought y'all had a lot. It's Alaska. I'm sure that's where they all are. Alaska and Hawaii, all in there. There's not any near where I live. I know that. I don't know of any volcanoes on the East Coast. I shouldn't pay attention. Sorry. The tilt of the Earth's axis is more. It is more. The Earth's axis is tilted 23.5 degrees, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa is tilted 3.9 degrees. So it is quite a bit more tilted. Maybe that's why I thought I had a balance issue. Maybe it's just I'm tilted. All right, by 2017, Justin Bieber had already reached more or less than 80 million Twitter followers. All right, how many Twitter followers did Justin Bieber have in 2017? Was it more or less than 80 million? Grandma, you got to do really fun trivia soon, like show or a cartoon or something that your assistant, Gary, has nothing to do with. What? He didn't have anything to do with this. Gary does not help me with all of this. He does not. He helps me with other things. He does. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Are there what are you saying? Yes, there are. Are you saying yes, there are volcanoes over on the East Coast? Because I don't know of any. That doesn't mean they're not here. I just don't know because my grandma doesn't know everything. I'd like to think though, but no. He had more, y'all. He had way more. He had how many? I don't know. He had 100 million. He had 100 million Twitter followers in 2017. Y'all, little Justin. My heart breaks for that boy. He's been through some stuff. Justin Bieber. All right. Were men in ancient Sparta generally more or less wealthy than women? All right. Ancient Sparta. All right. The men in ancient Sparta, were they more wealthy or less wealthy than the women? Oh, Harmon says, I gotta go. The woman calls. Have a great night. I'll be back when I can. All right, Carmen. We love you. Ciao. Ciao for now. We do. You don't claim him, Justin. You don't claim him. Oh, oh, are you a believer? Believer. Oh, there's a volcano in New Jersey. Okay, see, I don't know that. I didn't know that. Y'all, I learned something. I did not know there was a volcano in New Jersey. That's pretty cool. I know there's some down in Mexico. Um, my daughter's been, I mean, not my daughter, my sister's been in them and stuff. All right. The men were less wealthy. They were less wealthy. Um, hold on. It says by Spartan law, when a man died, his land would go to his wife. Many men died young due to numerous wars, thus enriching their wives. So that's why. All right. Is the Trans-Siberian Railway more or less long with the the width? I said width wide. There's supposed to be a D in that word. Long, the more or less than the less long than the width of Australia. I'll get it one day. Is the Trans-Siberian Railway more or less long than the width of Australia? All right. So how wide is Australia? How wide is Australia? And tell me, is the Trans-Siberian Railway longer or not? Oh my goodness. Women are always less no, but back in the day, no, they got all their land. They were wealthy. More. So the Trans-Siberian Railway is 5,772 miles long, and the width of Australia is around 2,500 miles long. So way more. All right. Does the 1977 Apple logo, you remember what that looked like? Does it have more or less than 5 color stripes? Remember back in the day, they had the stripes on the apple. It had the apple and then it had the different color stripes. Some of y'all probably don't even remember that because you weren't even born. But those of you who were born and you remember the old logo, the Apple logo, how many color stripes did they have? Was it more or less than 5? I don't know, Peppy. Somewhere I don't. Nobody deletes it unless you say something that is not good, and I don't think you would do that. So don't worry about it. Apple logo, does it have more or less than 5 color stripes? How many? It's more. It's more. The Apple logo has 6 stripes. From the top to the bottom, it's green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and blue. The Apple logo. Chloe was a 96 baby. Yes, I know. There are a lot of you in here that weren't even born. Oh, man. I was old then. On average, can a horse's stomach hold more or less than a cow's? On average, can a horse's stomach hold more or less than a cow's stomach? One for more, two or for less. Uh, I don't know what you're wowing, but when I saw you say that, all I hear is is my thing going, wow. More or less the stomach of a horse, more or less than a cow's stomach. Who holds more? Oh my goodness. Y'all are doing good. Less. Very good. Very, very good. A cow's stomach can hold over 7 times that of a horse. Yes. Cow has more stomachs. Wow. Grandma loves to eat some cow. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Prince was 54 years old when he passed away. Was he more than 54 or less than 54 years old when he passed away? Prince was 54 years old when he passed away. Is he more than 54 or less than 54? For cow tipping. Oh, cow tipping. I know. There's some heavy suckers, aren't they? To push over. Oh, Silver, I've gone cow tipping in my days. Red Rose says, that's not nice. That's not nice. Road rash. It's good times. Good times. Good times going out there. I got a cow pasture not too far from me. They've got, oh, it's a huge one too. All right, he was more. He was actually 57 years old when he passed away. So sad, so sad. Oh my goodness. Oh, the conspiracies around that one, y'all. Yes. Oh no, I love those. You too. Jingle says me too. Good times, isn't it, Jingles? Does Egypt have more or less pyramids than Sudan or Sudan? There's your pecan and your pecan and pecan. I can't even talk. Pecan or pecan? Is it Sudan or Sudan? Does Egypt have more or less pyramids than Sudan? We're calling it Sudan because I'm a pecan person. Um, it, this is what sounds like fun when the doves cry. Aw. There's your R, especially when alcohol is involved. Chow tipping, good time, good time. All part of the sand. Sue a man. No, sue a man. It's less. It's less. So Sudan or Sudan. See, I say both. Has more pyramids than Egypt, with around 255 known pyramids. 255 known pyramids. All part of the same. All right. Does China have more or less bordering countries than Germany? Does China have more or less bordering countries than Germany? More or less. He can. He can pick on. It's a pecan. Sudan. I don't know. I say them both. Can't make a pie out of them, though. No pies out of the Sudans or the Sudans. No, I don't recommend that. So, does China have more or less bordering countries than Germany? Do you realize those cows can't make up? Not if I'm making a steak out of them, they're not. Y'all, there's more. More. China has 14 bordering countries, while Germany only has 9. 14 bordering countries on China. Germany has 9. So more. Good job, y'all. Show me the darn O in pecan. I'll wait. Oh my goodness, Ash. Don Sue. All right. Has penicillin saved more or less than 1 billion lives? Has penicillin saved more or less than 1 billion lives? 1 for more, 2 for less. Penicillin. How many? How many people has it saved? How many lives? How many lives has penicillin saved more or less than 1 billion lives? Silver. Where? I was like, where? Where's Silver? Where? Where's that O? Y'all, less. Okay, so it is estimated that 200 million lives have been saved by penicillin. Now, that's not talking about, you get strep throat and that helps, get rid of that or whatever. Chloe says you're allergic to it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are allergic to it. But so we're talking about saved lives, all right? Not helped get better quicker. Right. Are more or less than 30% of pandas born twins? Are more or less than 30% of pandas born as twins? More or less. How many pandas are twinsies? Sharon says, I don't believe that. Well, it's saving lives. So I've had penicillin bunches of times, and I'm sure you have too. But I didn't have penicillin to save my life. Now, I did have an antibiotic when the spider bit me and I got sepsis and they were trying to do that. I did have an antibiotic, but it wasn't penicillin. The penicillin didn't save my life. I cannot tell you which antibiotic that was, but it wasn't penicillin. It was something stronger because they needed a heavy hitter. So it's more. It's more. There's more. It's 50%. Okay. 50% of pandas are born twins. Isn't that crazy? So why are there not more pandas? 50% are twins. It just saved your mom's life. Saved my mom's life. That's cool. She had diphtheria. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. That would, yeah. That would kill you. All right. Marilyn Monroe only had 1 child. All right. Marilyn Monroe only had 1 child. Did she have more than 1 child or less than 1 child? How many children did Marilyn Monroe have? More or less than 1? I want a panda. Yeah, you did when you were little. You wanted a panda. They're so cute. Get you twins. But mom, half a child. That would be less. That would be less. Oh, Silver, you've eaten panda? Did it taste like chicken? All right. Marilyn Monroe had less than one because she had Zilcho. She had zero children. So she had less than one. Marilyn Monroe had no children. Oh, Panda Express. That's not the same. You're terrible. Here I'm thinking you actually ate panda. Yeah, it does taste like chicken. They have chicken there. Are there more or less grains of sand on Earth than stars in space? Are there more or less grains of sand on Earth than stars in space? More or less grains of sand than stars in space. Spider-gram does any ever whatever a spider-gram does. Okay, Gabby. That's Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a spider pig does. Jingles wants a monkey. I wanted a monkey when I was little. Chloe says I want a monkey. Fast food place. Sylvia, you're a nut. All right, y'all, there's less. And if you played Kahoot with us, you would know this answer. You would know it is estimated that there are 10 times more stars in the night sky than grains of sand on Earth. Yes. We learned that at Kahoot. Yes, come play Kahoot and you will know these things. Are more or less than 20% of all airports found in the USA? More or less than 20% of all airports found in the USA. How many airports do we have, y'all? Do we have more or less than 20% here in the United States? Airports. We do have a few. How has actually count? Well, I've counted. Oh, you don't know what Spider Pig? You don't know Spider Pig? Oh, that's The Simpsons. How the heck would anyone know that seriously? So they know about the stars and sand. They can calculate by density how big a grain of sand is and volume and all that stuff. So that's how they figure it out. It's math. All right, it's more. Y'all, there is more. The United States has 13,513 airports, which accounts for a third of all the airports in the world. We have them everywhere. There's one not far from me. And then there's Charlotte Airport. I mean, there's lots of little airports everywhere. All right. Is there more or less than one hydrogen atom for every oxygen atom in water? All right. Is there more or less than one hydrogen atom for every oxygen atom in water? He's not Spider Pig. He's Harry Pop. Disney Lover wants a horse. I almost got a horse when I was younger, but my dad got me a dog instead. He got me a Old English sheepdog. Yep. That's why we have big government. Too many. Yep. Oh, Riley wants a horse and a donkey. Okay. More, y'all, more. So water is H2O. All right, H2O, 2 hydrogen atoms for every oxygen atom. All right, H, hydrogen 2, oxygen 0, 1. All right, so that's H is H2, hydrogen 2, oxygen 1, H2O. There you go. Okay, I'll read that here in a second. Is 1 inch of rainfall equivalent to more or less than 5 inches of snow? All right. What is 1 inch of rainfall equivalent to more or less than 5 inches of snow, which is 12.7 centimeters? All right. 1 inch of rainfall is equivalent to more or less than 5 inches of snow. Gonna melt that sucker and tell me how much you got. Grandma, I said Spider-Gram because you said you got a bit. Oh, you got bit by a spider. Oh, okay. That's why you were singing that. I get it. Spider-Gran. Okay. Gran. It did. It bit me. It bit me, and it took about 4 days, and then all of a sudden I felt so sick. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Well, I should say 2 days I was sick, then 4 days I was really bad. All right, it's more. 1 inch of rain is equal to 10 inches of snow. So 10 inches of snow, melt that stuff down, and you get a 1 inch of rain. There you go. Did Shakespeare invent more or less than 1,200 words? Shakespeare. How many words did Shakespeare invent? Was it more or less than 1,200 words? 1 for more, 2 for less. Spider pig. Chloe, we'll show you in Discord. Okay. Remind me. Or Gabby or somebody will put the spider pig thing up. All right. Chemistry with grandma's house. I do know some. I remember this stuff. I do remember this. Ladies, that's a trap. It's still big. An inch. Gabby. Oh my goodness. More, y'all. William Shakespeare, without him, we wouldn't have many words. All right. Shakespeare invented around 1,700 words, including moonbeam, laughable, eyeball, bump, puking, champion, bedroom, excitement, and zany. Those are just a few of his 1,700 words. All right. Is the sheet of ice that covers Antarctica more or less than 10,000 feet thick? 10,000 feet, y'all. How thick is the Antarctic sheet of ice? The ice that covers Antarctica. Is it more or less than 10,000 feet thick? We know it's thick. It's huge. It's as thick. It's as thick as Antarctic's ice. Dang. Less than the country under me. That's for show. It's for show. That's silver there. Whatever you say, little buddy. Y'all, it's less. It is less. So it is 7,000 feet. All right, not 10, but 7,000 feet thick, which is equivalent to 17 football fields. The ice that covers Antarctica is 17 football fields thick. Yes. Yes, you can. Gabby. You can send her that. Chloe, Gabby's going to send you something. All right. Would it take more or less than 10 days for a drop of water to travel the length of the Mississippi River? All right. Would it take more or less than 10 days for a drop of water to travel the length of the Mississippi River? I'm being distracted. It's all right. All right, Chloe. Gabby, you know. We know. We know. Ask Greta Thunberg. Oh my goodness. Whoosh, yes. All right. She would know about the ice. She would say it's only a foot because it's all melting. Yeah, I don't believe all that stuff. Okay, but that's politics and we're not getting into that. So more. It's more. All right. So the Mississippi River is 2,348 miles long, and it would take a drop of water 90 days to reach the end. 90 days. 90 days to get all the way down there. All right. Is the top speed of a squirrel more or less than a chicken? Things you need to know. Is the top speed of a squirrel road rash? Is the top speed of a squirrel more or less than a chicken? One for more and two for less. Depends on how fast the current is flowing. 90 days. It's 90 days. It wouldn't be 10 days. It's too long. Oh, what were 70 football fields doing in 17, not 70, doing in Antarctica? 17 footballs. That's the length. Okay. And we know you guys don't understand, inches and feet. So football fields, you should know. That's why. So more, y'all. A squirrel has a top speed of 12 miles per hour compared to a chicken, which has a top speed of 9. Yes, squirrels are fast. Scurrying up there. Yeah. Gotta get the squirrel. Gotta get my nut. Get away from my nut. All right. In 2020, Victoria and David Beckham celebrated 15 years of marriage. All right. In 2020, David and Victoria Beckham celebrated 15 years of marriage. Is that more or less in 2020? Was it more than 15 years of marriage or less than 15 years of marriage? It's the wind blowing. No, it's just a regular day. Oh, it's okay, Chloe. It's okay. Well, we most of us in here have ADD, ADHD. It's a thing. We understand. Squirrel. shiny thing. So, he is eating them both. I have not had squirrel. No, I could. I'm carnivore. I could eat it. Y'all, more. So actually, they have been married since July of 1999. So it was 21 years. 21 years. Oh my goodness. I don't want to eat squirrel. All right. As of 2025, there are more or less than 26 official James Bond movies. I had to put this in. As of 2025, right now, there are more or less than 26 official James Bond movies. Now, there are a couple that weren't official movies. So we're not talking about those. We're talking about the ones that we've been doing. Okay. As of 2025, there are more or less than 26 James Bond official movies. I give 0. We didn't ask if you cared. We just asked a question, more or less. I just stopped randomly saying squirrel. Now I just say road rash. Road rash. It's less. Yes, there's less. There's 25. Right now, there's 25 official James Bond movies. But there is a new one coming out, and it is really literally called, I think, James Bond 26, I believe is what they call it, or Bond 26. Maybe it's just Bond 26. And we have a new James Bond. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. All right, y'all. Laney got 28 out of 35. Gabby got 25. What? 25. Gabby came in second. Chloe, good job. Chloe got 24. Silver got the coveted fourth place spot. Brava. All right, then he had 23. Disney Lover got 22, Sharon 21, Jingles 20, Puddletown 15, Road Rash 15, Ash got 12. It takes a while to get all the stuff down from the second Canada, so it's okay, Ash. We understand. Riley got 8, Preppy got 8. Oh, they tied. Nick got 6. Carmen got 4 before she got pulled away. Lisa got 4. Zach got 3. And Frank got 3. Good job, everybody. Good job. I like this kind. I can take my eyeballs off now. Since I'm not reading. Now my eyes have got to adjust. Good job. All right, so Lainey gets 3 tickets at the end of the month. Gabby gets 2, and Chloe gets 1. Bravo. All right, we are going to get our extra ticket going. So those of you who are in the chat, put in the word more. Put in the word more, and we will see who gets extra ticket to go into Grandma's box. Woohoo. Fewer, not less. Grandma is teaching bad grammar. Look, it's the name of the game, y'all. It's the name of the game, more or less. The game is called more or less, not more or fewer. Yeah, how original. Are you talking about the name? Silver got 4th place. No, Zach, you did not win. Sorry. You came in too late. Give it, Lainey. She did. Congratulations, everyone. Gabby says, Silver, I'm so peanut butter and jelly. It's because you got her spot. You got her spot. Congratulations, everyone. Road Rash says, and do we have to go over the popcorn thing again? The popcorn thing. What the? That was the last word in Wordle today. Was what you do when you popcorn. Give all your tickets away. No, I will if you win. I'll give your if I pull your thing, I'll give it away. Or if he puts Gabby in a trunk, Gabby, listen, you let me get second next time or something bad will Sharon says, good job, everybody. Nightbot says, Silver has been hugged 639 times. It is a trivia tournament. We do a tournament every month. I think it's cool. Sharon says, I'm more or less lost. Silver says, yeah, me too. But more like impossible to find. It's not just lost. It's impossible to find. Anyone who didn't come to Wordle, the last word was words. Yes, the last word and for Wordle today was farts. And Silver got it so quick. What about you, Nightbot? Put in oh, you have to put in your whole name. You have to put in oh yeah, you says hug Preppy. There you go. Preppy has been hugged 640 times. There you go. There you go. That's it. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. Yeah, I was impressed today. Y'all did great. You were flying. We had a really good team in there. It was great. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, everybody in? I think everybody's in there. You said, excuse me. Jeez. Okay. But it's lingering. It's lingering. My thing is jumping around here. I hate it when it does that. Now I can't. The screen just jumps around. All right. Okay. I clicked the button. There we go. Nobody can beat the champ of Grandma's Trivia 2023. Roses. Yes, it smells like roses. That's what I always said. I always said to my children, Mom, I'm like, what? Mine smells like roses. Puddle Town! Puddle Town got it! Yay! Puddle Town! Puddle Town got the extra ticket. Puddle Town! Woohoo! There you go. Puddle Town. Hold on. I got to get Grandma's box and put it over here. Put it where it's supposed to be. Puddle Town. Into Grandma's box you go. All right. Good job. Good job. Chloe, I am so glad you think it's fun. I love it. I have fun. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad y'all have fun too. Wow. Wow. Road rash, more like scotch. That's what it smells like. Puddletown, I'm the youngest there. I give it to you. Probably you get plenty. You get plenty. Because you get in there and then if Gabby's gets picked, all right. So there you go. Y'all. No, wait, Gabby. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Period. Oh my gosh, y'all. No, I don't take anything seriously. Don't. It's so we have to have fun. Okay. We learned a lot. We learned a lot here. We help Grandma's brain, which is the only reason why we do this. It's for my brain, which has not been working. No, I really had a lot. I got so much done today. And tomorrow, oh my goodness, when we play Kahoot tomorrow, I'm brain dead by the time I do Kahoot tomorrow. I've got so much to do. Oh, it's not even funny how much I got to do tomorrow. So by the time I do Kahoot, I'm going to be the brain just done. Donezo. So I'm just going to say, if y'all come tomorrow and play Kahoot with us, just know Grandma is. You might see me on screen, but I don't know if I'm going to be there. I don't know. We're going to have to see. All right. So let's see. Hot Springs. The weather for Hot Springs. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 Celsius. The wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 65%. Lady. Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me. I look forward to Thursdays, even though it's a lot. I got this little baby hair. That's its own thing it's doing. Uh, anyway, y'all, I all week long, even though today is a lot, it is a lot for my brain. It is so good. I look forward to it. I've already done the extreme wordle for next week. It's not terribly hard, but it is hard. I did that game when we got done. I was like, I'm just going to do it right now. So we are ready. So I should be fine. I've got an appointment at 2. So I should be all good. It's supposed to be a 3-hour appointment, but it is not going to be 3 hours. And so I will be back. Silver. What is scotch? Scotch, the alcohol. Yeah, the drink. Silver. Unfortunately, I'm all set. Thanks for the invite. What did he ask you for? I don't know. What did he say? Uh, um, what about the streaming pile over there in the corner? The steaming pile over there in the corner. What's the weather over there? Glad Carmen's not in here. She would be freaking out and you just said that. Scotch and whiskey is my dad loves scotch. He did. He loved some scotch. Colder than China. Chinatown. I thought it said Chinatown. Oh my goodness. Chicago. Is that what you meant? Chicago? No, Chicago. Colder than Chinatown. It's the alcohol I sometimes miss. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. I am not a drinker, so no. My dad drank a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I've never drank. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that I never got drunk because I did go to college. But I did not drink a lot in college at all. I saw so many things. So I just decided, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Y'all have fun. As adult, no, I just don't care to. I don't care if you do. I just choose not to. Of course, grandma doesn't read my comment. What did you say? Hold on. Oh, there you go. I'm going to bed. Bye. Love y'all, Gabby. I will stay in the trunk forever. No, you're not. You can get out of the trunk. I want you to get out of the trunk and because you got to come play Kahoot tomorrow. Okay. You got to come play Kahoot tomorrow. All right. So get out of the trunk at least by 7:15 Eastern tomorrow. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here so I can go shut my brain off and prepare for tomorrow. I will be back here at, like I said, 7:15 Eastern for Kahoot. And those of you who are Patreon members, I will have the pin in the Patreon and also in Discord. So if you are in Discord, you'll be able to get it there as well. All right. So, y'all, I love you so very much. Thank you for spending the day with me. And I really did have fun. We hadn't done more or less in a while, and I was like, oh my goodness, we need to do this one again. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming up for the rest of the month. Go check out the post section. It'll tell you all of the schedule for trivia. And then if I have anything else that I need to let you know, I also put that in the post section. So the next one is general knowledge. So we have next week, we have Monday is general knowledge and Thursday is conspiracy theory. I love that one. I know y'all like general knowledge and that's why I'm doing more general knowledge, but I like conspiracy theory. So we got to get that one in there. All right, y'all. I will see you later. The stream is going to bump you over to watch the countdown, the Halloween countdown. So y'all go check that out. All right. Love ya. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.